Last time on Tirada de Huello.
Hello. There you are. Wake up, wakey, wakey. Hi, long time no see, Judas. How have you been? Who brought the alien scientist and you the technology in Limbo? Please tell my assistant so he can write it down. We want to send you to your proper maker. That's right. You're going to meet your maker today. I know it's going to be good for you. I know you believed. We all know you were a man of faith. You just had the wrong idea. I know you were in the wrong place, wrong time.
And now, the Rapture continues on Tirada de Huello.
You sit down. You sit down. You shut your mouth. You move and I'll put a hole big enough in you. I can drive a truck through it. Hand this off to my assistant. Now you listen. What you did was irreprehensible. We have to fix it. Isn't that what people like you and I do? We fix things, don't we? Now, I need you to hold as still as possible. This isn't going to hurt a bit. Oh, yeah, I know. My back is killing me, too. But you'll get used to it. Hold still while I finish the cut. There we go. Very good. Okay. I feel pretty good about that. I think we're going to be alright here. You see how this works? Now you have to hold still. You're going to get hurt. Oh, that's so gross. Right through the melon. Right through the soft part of your melon. I don't think that's going to work so good on you. Try to hold still. I know. Let me lower you just a little bit. You're just a little too high. Right about. Oh. How does that feel? Do you feel better? Come in a little closer, honey. his eye, please. Do you see it? See the words that are written there? Your name at the top. It's a writ by the World Court. Oh, I know. That doesn't mean anything here. But it means something to me. Oh, it means something to me. I'm gonna sleep really well tonight. I am. I'm telling you, you've got to believe me. I'm gonna sleep like a baby. It's not working out. I don't know what to do. Come closer, honey. That's right. Get you a little closer where I can see what's going on here. I want to look right at you. I want to look right at you, baby. Oh, yeah, it's a small needle, don't worry. It's a small needle. It's not real big. It's not too big. I'm gonna plunge it in there through the hole in your big old head. And I'm gonna give you a chemical lobotomy. And don't worry, it won't hurt. No, it won't hurt. I won't feel a thing. No. Look at that. Isn't that nice? So far inside. Look at the hole. Let's get started, huh? Yeah. I'll press it right through there. Oh, don't worry, it won't hurt. Okay, hold still. Alright. Ooh. That's nasty. What am I gonna do with you? I'm starting to get mad with you. I want your attention. I want you to try to understand what's happening here. I'm looking for something. I know where it is. Hang on. Can you hold on just for a minute? Okay, just stay right there. It'll only take a minute. I forgot about it. All right, I'm still here. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. It's okay. Hold on. It's gonna be okay. I'm coming back, baby. If you let me do this right, it'll be so much less work for you to recover. And we can get you some real help. Yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, baby. Look at that. Oh yeah, there's a hole in your head. Remember that old song? There's a hole in Daddy's arm where all the money goes. Well, in this case, you've been a bad boy. there's a hole in your head. There's a hole in your head. And I'm going to flush a lot of money down the drain to get out what I want from inside your head. That's right. I injected 2. Hold on. This is good. You're going to love this. I injected 2 transmetal caplets into your head. And right now, while you're sitting here looking at me, and I'm moving my hands around and poking and prodding you with little stickers like this, those little devices, those little tiny robots, those little nanotechnologies, they're inside your brain, gathering up little tiny bits of data. Data is like, easiest way to describe it is zeros and ones, all in a row, a big long row. And when you put them inside a computer, they tell you a story. And when they tell us the story, we'll know what you know. We'll know how you got inside the limbo dimension. Yeah. We'll know. And we'll also know how you communicated with the alien scientist. We'll know. I'll know everything you know. Information is key. I know some people think they know things, but it's amazing what you can gather if you just pay attention. So what we're going to do is we're going to look around for some fun stuff to do. I need one little tiny thing. Oh, I know I didn't use gloves. No gloves. Nope. Oh, you're like this. I'm going to pull back your scalp a little bit. I'm going to look inside your head. Oh. They're not clean at all. They're actually quite old and filthy. Very old and filthy. Very old and filthy. But I still like them. They're good for yanking back the old scalp, yanking, twisting things, bending. Yeah, shape a little bit. Yeah. No, don't worry, you're gonna be fine. Everybody's gonna think you're a war hero or something. I just can't believe that you're the one who betrayed the entire human race. I thought about it. I did. I thought about it while we were bringing you over here for the surgery. I thought, what does it take for a person to sell so many people out? And I realized I don't know what drives you, which is really sad. And the reason I don't know what drives you is you and I have never had a conversation. Oh, we may have corresponded a couple times, back and forth in writing, just a couple times, but we were not friends. We weren't even really associates. We never even talked. You and I never talked. You never took the time to get to know me, and unfortunately, I never got to know you. I never took the time to get to know you, and I probably, somewhere along the line, as pathetic and juvenile as these things sometimes feel and appear, I probably hurt your feelings, not thinking you were worthy of a conversation. if that's the case, I am sorry. I really am. The first nanobot has completed his mission. So I'm going to go inside your head and pull him out. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Isn't that grand? Oh, it's so beautiful. Shiny, silver round, full of information, like liquid mercury. It was inside your head. And it pulled so much information from you. It's going to take me a while to figure it out. But once I know your secrets, I'll know everything. Secrets are important, but you know what's worse? Actions. Yes. Actions speak louder sometimes than words. So all these memories I've been gathering, all these secrets that will unfold, are quite worthless when you think about the actions that you took to get you here, to get you right here in front of me, getting this lobotomy. Those are the frightening things that speak of you as a person. And it's quite sad. It is. It's sad. Let's see if we can pull that other one out. Okay. Now just hold on, it won't hurt. It's right there. Okay. There it is. There it is. Look. Oh, it's so beautiful, isn't it? Oh, it's a miracle of science, these tiny robots. How they glean all the memories from your mind. And relatively speaking, you're not harmed. You have your memories still. It's very important you still have your memories. We want you to remember everything. It is important. It's very important you remember everything that you've done. So that when the time comes, when you realize you made a stupid, horrible mistake, and you're where you end up, which is right here, you can fully appreciate the measure and the letter of the law. Now here's the sad part. Those writs I showed you, they aren't a death sentence. No. Unfortunately, I can't have you put to death. We're going to put you in a prison until you die. A small cell, and leave you there until you die. Now here's the even sadder part. I'm going to spend as much time as I can, my free time, and my associates, anybody I can get a hold of, I'm going to work on erasing you from history, your name, everything about you, so that you don't exist. We're going to give you a lobotomy, yes, that's true, so you will not be able to communicate further with your alien allies, the same ones you sided with to overthrow the world governments, set up Judas as king of the world, so that the human race could be mined like cattle. This is terrible. But we should have known it was you. And you know what I'm going to do? I know who you are. I knew 10 minutes after you betrayed us. 10 minutes after you betrayed me and the people and yourself. I knew you did it. But I had to get verification from Judas, and I did. So now I know. And I really don't need to know anymore. But what I won't do is I won't allow your name to be spoken around me, and I'll never say your name again. I value my eternal soul. There's a heavy weight on humanity when they realize, and I don't know why, they realize their conscious, their conscious mind. They become self-aware, and something happens to some of us. The weight of the weight of the human soul, that completion with the universe, that fragile, eternal thing that drives us every day, that weight is sometimes too much for some people, and they try to deaden that connection to eternity. They take drugs and alcohol. They watch inordinate amounts of television and listen to the radio. They play the music as loud as they can. They try to drown out all the stimuli around them. They try to concentrate on the mundane, the common. The materialism of the world, and they try to escape the eternal pressures of risking that soul on a daily basis. And it's quite sad. And there are others, not too many, thankfully, but there are others like yourself who appear to want to build on their soul, but in reality, this will only take a few minutes to seal up your head before the final procedure. Just hold still. They want to crush out that uniqueness, that individuality, that specialness that is forever with the human experience, the human right to that same soul. We just can't have it, can we? Tell the truth, it's not good enough. You don't want people like me running around saying, you could do this, you can achieve, you can be special. What kind of a world do we live in where we tell everyone they're special? We tell everyone that they're righteous. They have the same opportunities as the next person. That doesn't work, does it? That doesn't work in the world vision for people like you who want to crush out the individual spirit. I see it all the time when I talk to people, and I can tell they've already been brainwashed into believing they're not special, that they're just existing, that there's nothing in the world for them. I see it a lot. The hopelessness, the callousness of leaving your own birthright laying in the gutter. What that must feel like for some people. It is troubling. I'm going to staple your head shut now. It won't hurt. All the way around. Hold still. There you go. You feel better now? Staples work so much better than sutures. I think so. I'm tired. I'm tired of explaining myself to people like you. I'm tired of the indelicate marks you leave on others, telling them they're not good enough, that they are looking upon true genius and must bow to you. It troubles me to no end that you allow these things to happen in and around you, and you relish it. Yet you hardly share yourself with the world. So how are you a judge of how others should be? Let me just check those sutures just a little bit. Make sure they're all sealed up. Wouldn't it be better if people were at least afforded the same opportunities that you have? They can make up their own mind. Maybe through the experience of trying to ascend, they would actually find the experience uplifting. Much more exciting than sitting in front of the television and cracking open another beer, taking another pill. Maybe they would find that they really don't want the same experiences that we have. But the excitement of the journey would help them move on and find their own path, their own destiny, their own connection to the universe. Would that really be so wrong? But without us, you and I, and others here, telling them to try, telling them to keep going, where do they learn that they're even able to pursue these goals? If we don't lead, there's no one left to follow. I'm glad on so many levels that I never wasted my time getting to know you. I think I'm fortunate to never make your acquaintance, shake your hand, and that this is how I leave you, wallowing in your own filth. Yes. I like this. Judas is gone. Soon you will follow him to oblivion. The human lifespan is so short, and you have no soul left to give. That's right. You despise the human soul, the eternalness of humanity. I leave you fully in charge of your faculties. The parts of your mind that allowed you to communicate with your alien ally have been quite tragically removed from your cranium. You are left now with only your thoughts, your desires and your hatreds and your hungers. a lobotomy of the soul. I removed your soul. Do you want to see it again? It's in there. It's in there, baby. Believe me. And it's going to lie in a box at the bottom of the ocean. One day I'll just toss it over the side of the ship we're in, while I'm feeding the seagulls and watching them dump the trash from the mess hall. I'll just throw you, the part of you that it's eternal, forever, in the ocean, and walk away. Walk back to my cabin and go on with my life. And in that lies your fate. You have no soul to give. You don't have to worry anymore. We've taken that burden from you. Down through the ages, there's he who shall be nameless. But in this case, you are he who has no name. You will never rejoin. Your maker in the next life. But this should please you because it was what you taught. So, what did you truly lose? A lobotomy of the soul. Such a small thing. Such a petty little thing, isn't it? The way you talk and spoke of it. I hope I never see you again. I'm sorry, but that's the way I want to leave it. Okay? Okay. You can take him out of here now. Thank you. I hope I have the strength to finish this. Oh, give me strength. Dr. Andrew Michaels, out.